You guys will never believe what I've been making in Minecraft. So, I started out with an idea saying that I'm gonna make a city in Minecraft. So, I decided to make a city with an ocean pier, and I've been getting a lot of these ideas from TSMC, so thank you for that. So, I got this like little McDonald's in here, and if you want to go inside, here's the interior and all that stuff. Here's some garbage cans. And if you want to not talk to people, you could just order on these kiosks right here. And then this is the kitchen and stuff. And if you got your food and you want to put some mayo, some ketchup or mustard on it, you can. And then I guess this is a trash can. And then here are some tables you want to sit on. And you can also sit on these too. They have some like little iPads on the table. And here's some more tables. Okay, and if you keep walking and you're really tired, parents like coffee and stuff like that, you can come over to this Starbucks right here and you could go inside. I gotta replace the door, and you can come over here and order. There's like coffee beans and stuff like that. Some like brewing stands for decoration. These boxes have sugar in it. This is a random painting here. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. These are the tables if you want to sit down at them, you know. Look, they also look pretty nice. And if you come over here, you got this like little sushi bar that I made. And if you want to go inside, you sit down. These conveyor belts like send food all over the place. And you grab it and you want to eat. Here's some chefs right here. And these are the toilets back here. This is like a drink dispenser. Pretty cool. And then you just keep going. Right beside it is a game, which is like rip off GameStop. You come over here, there's some iPhones and stuff. This is like PlayStation games, Xbox games, Nintendo games, some like Pokemon packs you could buy. Over here are some like action figures, and right here is like the kiosk where you can buy all this stuff. And then right here some games you can play. Here's some like armor plates, and then this is for decoration, I guess. Then there's like these little toys that are um that are called horse armor. Here's the phones, and then back here we got some action figures, and right here is like a sensor so you like don't steal anything. And then once you come over here, you gotta get a boat, but I don't really feel like that because I have two over here. There's a lighthouse. You could like go inside, go all the way to the top, and then you can go to the house. Then there's this Little Caesars right here. And if you go inside, you could order Little Caesars right here, sit down at the table. And then I think there's some drinks back here if you want to get any drinks. And then more tables. And then the bathroom. And then right here you got an In-N-Out. If you want to eat some burgers, here's some, like seats to sit on to eat. Here's like the kitchen and the ordering kiosk. And then over here it's like the drive-through. You can get some like one's order and like tell them how much it is and like all this stuff. And then I'm pretty sure this goes outside. I don't want to break it because oh no, it goes like right here, which is also pretty cool if you want to leave. And then over on here we have a Dunkin' Donuts. There's a car going through the drive-through and a bike, so that's pretty cool. And here we got like the ordering place and then drive-throughs back here. Then that goes outside. These are some like tables if you want to wait for your coffee. And yeah, and then over here we have an ice cream stand. So if you want to get some ice cream, you got multiple flavors to choose from, and cones and bowls and stuff like that. And then if it's too busy outside, you can go inside, and here are more stuff you could choose. yeah, and then we got an Outback right here. You can go in, there's a car in the drive-thru in like the parking, and you could like reserve. This is like a machine you pay, like they'll take your credit card and come pay over here. And then these are seats you could eat at. Right here's the kitchen. Don't mind the door, I accidentally broke it. I gotta get better lighting in here, but yeah, this is everything. And then if you want to come over here, there's some like shelves. This is for like employees, a chest to keep their belongings, some refrigerators, some freezers, and yeah. And then if you want to come outside, there's this box truck looking thing where you like deliver food and stuff. There's some trash cans right here, and then some bike posts you could like put your bike on. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I suggest you subscribe and leave a like. Oh shoot, what am I doing? And if you want to be on this journey with me on how to build my city, and I will show you some tutorials too, hit that subscribe button. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed day.